Hi there, Professor. This is your student, Jesse McCullough, uh, giving you the second video blog for the class. So this week for this assignment, we have to talk a little bit about digital identity. So I'm going to quote this definition here from Techopedia. Um, a digital identity is an online or networked identity adopted or claimed in cyberspace by an individual, organization, or electronic device. These users may also project more than one digital identity through multiple communities. Um, a digital identity is comprised of characteristics or data attributes, such as username, online search activities, date of birth, social security number, medical history, etc. So, digital identity is essentially what makes up who you are in the cyber realm compared to your normal identity in real time. Um, when I think about that, like in my life, the one thing I think about a lot is like video games. I play a lot of video games with like my family and all my buddies and friends. Um, we do a lot of that stuff. We do it on the computer, on our consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. Everyone plays together. I have like 30 people that I play together. Um, so I think that I'm pretty much the same as far as my identity goes, but I can see and I understand how a lot of people are very different digitally compared to their real identity. Um, for the most part, what I see a lot, like in my friends and stuff like that, like if we're playing a game together, is that they're a lot more outspoken. People can be a lot more outspoken because they don't have someone right in front of them, so they feel like they have the freedom to be more out there, to be like I don't know, more aggressive, more louder, say things they normally wouldn't say because they're in they're talking through the internet. Um, for me, I think I'm pretty much the same person for the most part. Um, I, I'll, I don't try and alter anything, um, and I think that this freedom that people have can really shape people's identities. I think that people who kind of fold into this bubble and only experience their digital identity, people who are only surround their lives with this digital self, can really screw up their real identity. It can make them, like socially awkward and stuff like that. Loners, because they don't know how to act in person. They can only act through the internet. Um, I see that on TV a lot. It happens to a lot of people. Um, as far as it being in public, it's like going like I was saying before. People act in public a lot differently than they would if they knew that they were alone. A lot of I mean, you can be on one end of the spectrum or the other. Some people can be very closed in and not outspoken at all. Very shy and scared to speak what they might want to say. If they know they're in public, other people are the opposite. They just say what they want to say. Um, but I feel like I see a pattern um, that people are a lot more closed off when they know things are, are public. Um, so if you take Facebook for example, someone is going to be a lot more open when they're speaking to their friend through Messenger as opposed to posting something on their wall um, for everyone to see. Um, and I think that the digital identity, more and more and more, and it's growing year by year. Uh, it has more of an effect than who we are because technology is becoming a huge, larger and larger part of our lives. It's involved with everything that we do now. Everything. All of us have 50 different accounts on 50 different websites for all these different things, and we have our avatars to project ourselves in whatever medium we're dealing with in the internet, like in a game or something like that. Um, and I think that people are getting more and more closed off, and there's a growing amount of people that are finding it more difficult to deal with with the reality. Speaking to people in person, in public, dealing with people, they don't know how to handle it when all they do is are dealing with computers and stuff like that. And I think it does have an effect on us. Um, and I think that's going to keep growing and growing as technology becomes even more intertwined into our lives. So that's what I've got on digital identity. I hope you enjoyed the video blog. Thank you.